I've been diving in this body. I've been searching for a message. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if the young and restless. I've been diving in this body. I've been searching for a message. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if the young and restless. No sleep for the young and restless. Yeah. Big blood, liquor bottles pressing. No sleep for the young and restless. Big blood, liquor bottles pressing. I've been lost in the stars. I've been saying for the love. I've been coming this far. I've been trying to find it. I've been completely out. Make the words out, get the picture. Will I make it to tomorrow? I'm snitching, that meaning no telling. I've been trying to step up without a minute. No umbrelling. I've been tripping more than you to get like this when I be feeling. I've been trying to make it through America to the end. I'm prevailing. I'm beginning to play your hands for the winners. Eyes windows to the soul. Mind forever tending. Cause I've been diving in this body. I've been searching for a message. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if they races. I've been diving in this body. I've been searching for a message. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if they races. No sleep for the young and restless. Big blood, sleep about his blessing. No sleep for the young and restless. Big blood, sleep about his presence. Vision that I could be better than most. As long as I tend to my goals, as long as that liquor don't ruin my health. I'm trying to quit sipping, but pour me some more. I'm willing to die, and the pressure won't take me alive. And the pressure I put on you guys impressive. I'm peasants, you peasants will never arrive in sight. Better cut that shit. Won't be no crime tonight. We on no line to right. We stand in the line of fire to fight. There's no dying to fly tonight. I hope that I shine in this liquor tonight. Cause I had a vision that if I was missing, nobody would remember me gripping this mic. If it was no pictures, you see me in public, but you know the money. In this party, I've been searching for a message. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if the young and restless. I've been diving in this party. I've been praising sinners for the blessings. I don't hands if the young and restless. No sleep for the young and restless. Yes. We're gonna play that again later. Yes. We're gonna have to go back to that. But I had to come in right because we got the king in the building. Young God. Yes. So let me start off right.
Aye.
I know it look a little weird today, y'all, but we're going to be all right. We're going to keep this ball rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Curvilinear Radio. My name is Misha Miss Hot Spot.
And I'm Kiki with an E.
And Miss Mary JB cannot be here tonight. Y'all keep her in your prayers. She was feeling a little under the weather.
Hey, that's been going around crazy.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to duck and dodge.
Listen, I'm out.
I went to show her my
alcohol, everything.
She said, watch out, I'm sick. I said, oh.
Stay
like,
away.
Wait a minute.
Listen.
Stay over there.
You learn karate real quick.
I'm like, look from a distance.
Real quick.
Yeah, for real. That bug is jumping.
I don't got to do. Keep all sick children away from me.
Mm-hmm.
All that. I'm cool. So we have the man himself, the king. I feel so special because this is his first interview since he dropped
Young and
Restless.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't feel like I hear you in the mic. Talk in the mic a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what I need to do. Do it again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, cool. We live, baby.
Sorry. I don't be on this side, so I got a lot to do over here. It's not normal today, so just work with me. But yes, Young and the Restless has dropped. Mr. Kashis Keyz.
Yes.
Key, I'm leaving you in charge of the bell today.
Oh.
There it is.
I got the bell.
Hey.
Okay. Mr. Kashis Keyz in the building today. First interview since the Young and Restless was dropped.
Hey.
I don't even remember. When did you? Because you sent me the link, and I went straight to it, downloaded it on Apple Music. For those you don't know, you can get it on Apple
Spotify and Tidal. You know what I'm saying?
Spotify, Tidal, all that.
Play Amazon Music. You know what I'm saying? We all that.
For sure.
On God.
So, what was talk about the album? What was the meaning behind the album?
Oh, me.
Okay.
So I actually wrote a project and I was supposed to release it in the spring called Accident Child. And it dove into my past and my relationship with my mother and my father, finding out that, I wasn't playing. A lot of people aren't, you know what I mean? But finding out the entire story and it's like, yeah, that's crazy. But the content was way too personal for me. Like I didn't even feel comfortable releasing the music. I did one private show with the band, and then that was it.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Vibes.
When she said it, I remember like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was like in March or something like that.
I was actually anticipating that because you went so personal. I'm like, ooh.
So you weren't ready yet.
I wasn't ready to share. I wasn't ready to be that vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a personal thing. Yeah, like that's some real shit. You know what I mean? Like I had all my demons.
I mean, he laid them out.
Like, yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? It was deep for me. And I didn't feel like I would be able to perform those songs over and over and over and over again at these shows without breaking down. It's like I'm not trying to do that at a show. You know what I'm saying? So. But it helped me get through a lot of the trauma and drama I've been dealing with. So through that, I was able to write Young and Restless, which depicted my struggles in a way that you could bounce your head without it being, damn, boy, you went through it. Because don't nobody want to listen to no repressive music. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't feel that though.
Hey, that's real though. That's actually real.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't feel that, and I feel like. Because I was at that private show, and thank you, by the way. I definitely felt privileged to be there, but I didn't.
She was there. We was there.
Yeah, love.
Yeah, you couldn't make it out. You was doing one of your millions of runs.
Model chick, hey.
So, but I think what I feel like I felt the vibe when you did that song was everybody somehow related to it.
Yeah.
Because it was so personal. I feel like that's what personal albums do.
Yeah.
You feel vulnerable, like
Facts.
you said, because you put all of it out and you're like, I don't want to keep doing this over and over.
Yeah.
But it's therapy, not just for you, it's therapy for somebody else too. Because I definitely somewhere in there related to that, like, wow, yeah, you definitely hit some soft spots.
Yeah. That's love. That's what it was for, man.
It's that passion behind it too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always tell when somebody got passion behind their music.
Yeah, but that explains Young and Restless now. Because when I listen to them,
And
like,
listen to
where's
I mean,
come from?
when you say Young and Restless, I'm like, it sounded like you was like going through some shit and just got through it. Like, yes,
Yeah.
here you go.
Facts.
Listen to that.
Here y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Listen to that.
feel my pain real quick. While still being able to rock though, because that's what I really wanted to do. Like, Accident Child was too raw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was too much emotions. It would have been good at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying. Or you were like you were saying, you know what I'm saying? Like at a crib by yourself, smoking, drinking, cooling on your own, but you wouldn't have been able to play none of those tracks in the club.
Right.
And so that was the feedback that I got. So I adjusted and made a project that people could vibe to, but could also feel if you were listening to it. So that's how Young and Restless came to be. And that's how I feel currently. I currently feel restless as fuck for real. Like I'm just jittery all the time, really trying to figure out how to make my next play, how to get to the next point in my life. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of things that block that, a lot of obstacles in the way. And shit, I'm trying to fight through them, you know?
May I ask how old you are?
26. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Getting a head start. That's
Yeah. You know, I ain't trying
So
to
it's
go
a
through
good
the midlife joint. Yeah, well,
to a certain degree.
It's like,
because you at least recognize
right
it.
now, it's I consider it's like it's not fun, but it's a more you allowed to be restless. Like you got a lot of options right now. You can just you got to try to pick out what you're trying to do. Right, at 26.
I'm still in that gray area. I'm still in that gray area where it's like, oh, you fucked up. I mean, it's cool. You still got some years.
Like you neither, so
that's love. I appreciate that.
Facts.
Hey. Appreciate that.
27.
January. I'm an Aquarius. Yeah. I'm keeping my head tight. You know
my mother's an Aquarius. My brother too.
Oh, so you know about us?
Very much so. He's the producer, so you can only imagine.
Yeah, we might
artistic Aquarius is special.
Hey,
special. So, since we've talked about where it comes from, what is the message you want people to get from it, or the message you want that you wanted to send?
The tracks themselves depict the struggle I was going through. I'm not at the point where I'm through it yet, and so the next project will most likely be the other side of that. So this was just painting a picture of those that are currently stuck in the cycle, those that's drinking the pain away, those that are taking drugs for the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Those that are trying to fuck the pain away. You know what I mean? We all have vices,
right?
We all have vices,
yes,
and we use those to get through the trials and tribulations that we went through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this music is. Like the first track is talking about drugs and smoking and alcohol and women. You know what I mean? The second one dives really into alcohol. The next one dives into living your best life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The next one is hate, anger, jealousy. The next one is money. And then the one after that is just raw emotion, just anger, blackout. And that is, I feel like for me personally, those are the emotions that I go through. You know what I'm saying? Like at different points in my life. And I medicate through them. And I feel like other people do the same thing. So I wanted it to be relatable in that aspect of it, where it's like you listening to this music, like, oh yeah, you know what? I have been drinking. And that's what I want. I want that part to hit. I want, you know what? I have been smoking my pain away. I have been drinking. That's what I want people to realize here. And then the next project, I want to help them get through that. And then the one after that, we're there already. So I just want people to grow with me. Because right now the music is relating to anything I'm going through.
I like an artist that knows where they want to go.
Yeah.
Knows what message. And this is one of the reasons why I love you, because you are what I call a responsible artist, because you're aware of the power that you have with the gift that you have, and you're sending the message that, you know what I'm saying? Like you're using it to heal.
You're not just frivolously rapping.
Yeah.
Facts.
You're not just out.
Definitely.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah. I ain't rapping for rapping's sake. For sure.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I love it. So I want to get into some more questions, but I want y'all to get to this. If you haven't downloaded this song, or this album, if you haven't listened to it, make sure you go get it.
Talk about it.
Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah, it's on there.
Google Music.
Amazon. We coming to Shazam soon. Pandora, I see you, baby.
Listen. So I'm gonna go ahead. I don't even know where I want to go. Let's see. Where do I want to go? I guess we can start with the
Googling.
You can Google him.
You can Google him. Those things popped up. There were links there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spell out his name and it came up.
Hey, I like that. That's that energy right
so,
there.
What do I
And might
go?
I add, your Keyz in your name is how I spell my son's nickname. His name is Keyz. So the Z on there.
Yeah, we right there. Kiki with an E. I know what you're saying. Kashis Keyz with a Z. You feel me? We there with it. We there with it.
I think I'm gonna go with Stepping Stone. You want to do Stepping Stone?
Oh yeah, throw that joint on.
All right.
Hey.
Became my stepping stone. Niggas talking rock the job but never roll. I do not follow even when I'm in wrong. My time I stay like a metronome. It's right. Hey, you don't even see the shit getting so much love. I don't even feel the hate. A lot of time behind my back, that's okay. The light is right when I'm in the way. I ain't come here to play, nah. Hey, my street, dog. Heard you got some dope lines. I got a kilo, dog. Y'all just ain't got the tools at Home Depot, dog. Shots ain't penetrate. Go ahead and reload, dog. While I talk the reefer, I like the then they jealous, blue and green. I guess they see for success, time to chef another minute. Hot boy, I guess I ran. That shit came. It should stay without a minute. Deep face to be. Hell nah, step team, I drip. Hot boy, I guess I ran. That shit face to be. Hell nah, step team, I drip. Get my stepping stone. Niggas talking about the job will never roll. I pop even when I'm in wrong. My time, I stay like a metronome. Niggas talking shit, get my stepping stone. Niggas talking about the job will never roll. I follow even when I'm in wrong. My time, I stay like a metronome. Hold on, I can't take the fact, hey man. All that smiling in my face. Separate, gotta separate. Separate, gotta separate. Oh no, I can't take the fact, all that smiling in my face. Separate, gotta separate. Separate, gotta separate. Who the fuck going over? That's the end I went. Just in case you need closure. They say they sick. Common colds, I mean older. I mean they cold, but I'm just cold. And then come up. Who that short show? Nobody I don't know. I'm him and Keyz like souls. Nobody worth the nature. Rest of the day to cut the tension. Get the perspectives, prep for reaction like chemists. These niggas talking shit. They came my stepping stone. Niggas talking about it. I would never roll. I follow even when I'm in Rome. My time I stay like a metronome. Niggas talking shit. They came my stepping stone. Niggas talking about it. I would never roll. I follow even when I'm in Rome. My time I stay like a metronome.
Hey, I like that. I like that a lot.
You got some nice beats.
Shout out Dreamcatchers. Shout out Dreamcatchers. They the ones that produced the whole project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. Where did Stepping Stone come from?
It came from me realizing that jealousy, hate, envy is something that exists in the world crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy for real. And Drake had one of the craziest lines. He said, jealousy is just love and hate at the same time. And that line stuck with me heavy because that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when people envious of you, they hate how much they love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like facts.
Right. Prince broke it down.
You know what I mean? Like, and so that's what this track was, going through being young and restless, going through the vices that we all experience, going through the experiences that we all experience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deals with people who are jealous of them, people that hating on them, you know what I'm saying? People that are envious of them. And this is that song. This is supposed to be that one. Like when you feel that hate, man, niggas talking shit became my step. I need you to feel me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all of this music. I want you to feel me in those moments, and I want it to relate to you in the moments that you're experiencing. And I want you to feel me because I feel like we all young and restless at the end of the day.
You're right about that.
This is
period.
Yeah.
I'm 35, but I'm still young, and I am
restless. Goddamn, we still trying to get through.
Right.
We still trying to get through the things that we trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has trials and tribulations that they went through. Everybody has traumatic experiences that they went through that shape their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what I want to do. I want to make music for people to be able to, in that situation, have a song they could just go on repeat because that's how they feel in the moment.
Absolutely.
And that's the music that I'm making.
And then it's like, even after the trials and tribulations, it's like, even when you're doing good, it's like, all right, what's next?
Right.
Like, I'm ready to do something else. I'm restless.
Yeah. I'm
gotta
do something else. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually am coming out with some merch soon. Shout out Starstruck. He actually came up with the concept, but he took Young and Restless and then he was like, less rest. And that'll actually be on the top of the shirt. And it's like that's what it is at that point. You know what I'm saying? When you get past being young and restless, it's like, okay, what I need to sleep for if I'm trying to chase my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Less rest.
Yeah.
And so, and that's what you're hitting on, you know what I mean? And that's the turning point of it all. And that's why I want the next project. And who knows if it's going to actually be the one that is there, because, you know, artists, who knows what I'm going to drop next. But I would want it to be that after the gray area. You know what I mean? Like, how do we actually get through this?
Right.
You know what I mean? For sure. And that's
that's
where I'm at.
So what you got going on? Are you going on tour? You got some shows coming up? What can you look for?
I mean,
I'm trying to go out and
hit them shoulders, goddamn, hit them shoulders.
a little shimmy, you know.
Actually, I have I got 2 shows Friday actually, or Saturday. One's a private one. Yeah.
Really?
I'll get you the address for the second one because the first one's like a private. I did an event at
Where our WTMA badge.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Press, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Kashis, Keyz.
Now we did a show at Northland High School.
Okay.
And hey, you know what I'm saying? Connections and blessings. You know what I'm saying? And one of the students loved the performance. And she's actually having her Sweet 16, and she wanted me to come out. So I'm bringing the band. We about to go crazy.
That's the private.
Yeah, so it's like I can't really promote it because it's a 16-year-old's party.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Go find out your little friend.
Hey, nah.
That's how you
find her in the halls. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what you got going on Saturday though? You feel me? That energy. But the next one, I'm actually headlining the show. Then I'm gonna do a few of the tracks off the project after that. And so that'll be the vibe to pull up to. But generally speaking, I'm always in the move. You are
always on the move.
I have to be. because I finally realized.
I'm about to start hitting you up regularly because I usually just sit back like I'm gonna wait. Just wait till because he'll hit me and let me know when he got going on. I ain't gonna bother him. You know, I'll be watching. And he did. He just hit my inbox like, here, album. Like, okay.
There it is.
Good morning. Yeah, let me go listen to this right quick. Like,
I gotta get a I'm working on that right now, but like a notification system so that people can just sign up and then when I'm ready to release something, versus like trying to remember every single person. I like that because I feel special. It feels more personal, and that's why I like doing it in person.
Busy. So what's wrong with the group text?
But that's why I share.
Love.
I feel special. Like I got a here. This here. Oh, okay. And I just go hit share.
I like that. I'm gonna have to continue that.
But I feel you though. Like you said, you are busy. I know you got a lot going on, being put on the side of buildings and things. Hey,
that shit was monumental for real.
That was dope. I still haven't made it down there yet. You got transportation, but listen,
you got until May because it's up there for a year.
Oh, thank you for telling me because I definitely in my pea brain thought that was going to just be there. Just side of the building for there. Yeah, so, but thank you for letting me know that. Definitely. And okay, so where can people who don't know, Kashis Keyz is on the side of. They did put your picture up.
A&R, if you live in Columbus or around the area, A&R Music Bar. It's actually right across the street from Huntington Park, which is the only baseball field that we have here. Yeah. So find the baseball field. I
just went there to go to a baseball game.
And there it is. Just go to the baseball field.
Must have been on the wrong side.
Yeah. So, you gotta go to the music side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was on the left field or something like that.
It's one of those. But it's over there. It's over there until spring.
Okay, so across from Huntington Park.
Yeah.
Got you. And then got till May.
Yeah.
I gotta go get my photo out.
Oh, for sure. I'm playing a music video, so I have to do one like right in front of it. I really, honestly, like quiet as kept. I want to do Punch Bowl. I have like 1,000 people just like. I feel like that'd be so crazy. At least if I get 100 people, 100 people just the juice, but a punch. That shit goes so crazy.
We could do that. Listen,
I've been trying to set it up. You know what I mean? Like
you should definitely hit us. We will definitely do our best to recruit as many people as possible for that.
Mm-hmm.
We can definitely get some models for you.
Hey.
A little shimmy in the video.
Go ahead and show the road down the catwalk, goddamn.
We can definitely do it for you. Just say the word. Let us know.
Say less. It's going down.
Listen, see, this is why we love our people.
Yeah.
You never know.
WTMH, baby.
Right here.
That's what we gonna do. We about to do the juice by the punch bowl. Hear me. Listen.
Let me say hi to everybody who's tuned in, watching us on Facebook. Like,
yes, if you're tuned in, if you have questions or you just want to call and give them a shout out, 614-781-0754. Mr. Kashis Keyz. Again, that is the Young and Restless. What date did that drop? Because I just to it. I ain't
13th is September.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell, I don't feel like it's been that long.
to me, it's the same thing though. I feel like, it's the.
I feel like I feel like it just came out like 2 weeks ago.
It's the energy that's been around it though. Like I've been getting hit up crazy. Like yo, that project was fire. It's
a dope album.
This is the first time I've gotten this type of response from anything. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. So like, I feel like it was because of the work that was put into it. Like this is the first time I actually put in the artist work. Like I worked with one producer that did his thing. We took the picture that we were supposed to. I released actual cover art this time. Like so I love
the cover art, by the way.
Appreciate you.
When I saw it, I said that is him.
That's Young and Restless
all day.
Like a motherfucker.
Young and Restless, I'm like, yeah, well that fits.
Period.
Then when I seen you hanging there, I'm like, yep, that's pretty much him. If you
haven't been to
a Kashis Keyz concert, show of any form, shape, fashion, I don't care if it's a private event.
Oh God,
I'm telling you right now, his energy do not change. He is the same person. He might be calm if you meet him off stage. I think that's the only time you really catch him calm.
That's a fact.
If you want to meet him calm, meet him before he hit the stage.
Real talk.
Once he hit the stage,
it's over.
You better have energy. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're not awake, you're gonna be nobody. Like literally. Listen, we was just talking before we came on the show when I first saw you perform.
Oh yeah.
At Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Was you there, Key? When we was going to Ruby Tuesdays for the what was it? The Free Love
Free
show.
Love, yeah.
The Free Love showcase.
I'm gonna tell you the last thing that I went to when I seen Kashis Keyz was over on by Stelzer. That one little spot. Well, Cody.
Oh, they shut it down.
Was that the private now?
The Parvenu Bank, yeah, loud.
Yeah. No, that wasn't too long
ago.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. It was just many events ago. That's why we had to count back. Like,
really got anything going on Saturday, so
turn up Saturday night. We might have to roll up and go.
Huh?
Yeah, where is Saturday night happening?
To be honest.
Okay, we're gonna get y'all. We're gonna get back to y'all.
I'm gonna have to look in the phone and find the address.
Okay.
It's
one of them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's all right.
Going, though?
That's because the album dropped. Just make sure you go listen to the album, and we'll get that information to you. So I'm gonna get to another song, but I did want to ask you only because I didn't see it on the list.
2997 East 5th Street or 5th Ave. 2997 5th Ave. There we go.
2997 5th Avenue.
Yeah.
And that's Saturday. What time?
Show starts at 8. I'm a headliner. So I'll probably be going on like 10:30, 11.
Well, that's good enough.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki's time.
Yeah.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
You gotta show up fashionably late.
I got a dinner to go to, so that's perfect. I can be like, let's go swing in here real quick. Yeah, go catch
Get the
this
stomach
show real
full,
quick.
a couple of drinks, seeing you come out with the energy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? There it is.
And that's a Saturday night. Now, depending on who win, the mood may be different, but it's okay.
No, I know how that is.
It's all good. Now, I did want to ask you because I was listening to it. I was like, let me listen to this one more time before I go in here. No hablo.
Hey, hablo conversation. No.
Yes. Who is on that? Is okay. First of all, because I know you do live bands, so I had to ask, who's on the sax?
That is actually a virtual instrument. That's Dreamcatchers. They went crazy. They're
like, who is blooming like that?
Crazy.
Because I need to be at their next show.
Yeah.
I'm mad as hell. But I know you gonna do it live, so I can't wait.
The crazy thing is, because of the project, I had to add somebody who could play brass into the band. So we now have it's the person who used to play bass now is gonna play sax.
Okay.
And I brought somebody else in, Rizzo, who actually is one half of the Dreamcatchers. He's gonna play bass. So now, interestingly enough, the band is expanding. And in my head, I'm like, well, if we could have one person.
Dang, I should have kept playing the sax for me.
Listen, I'm like, no. Okay.
I'm
calling him like, you need a band mate?
a little riff real
I'll be your
quick.
backup just in case somebody don't make it tonight.
Just in case.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
Got you on the string. You know what I'm saying?
I'm practicing the music.
Hey.
I already know it.
You know what I'm saying? Guitar Hero going crazy.
Listen, I wish I could play the sax like that still. I used to. It's many moons ago, many breaths ago too.
Hey, used to be able to sing too.
So we're gonna go ahead into another song.
Let's find out.
Listen, I found a song.
Dang.
So we're gonna play my favorite song on the whole CD.
Talk about it.
I can't say one song's my favorite, but this one, really, I feel an East Coast feel with this one.
Hey.
Might be the symbol, I don't know, but
Okay.
I felt real East Coast with this song.
I like that.
So we're gonna let them listen to this one. So let's see here what we got.
What is it called?
This one is Raw.
Oh, okay.
This is the last track on the album. Well, according to Apple Music, hopefully they got that lineup.
Yeah,
right.
no, they
okay. I'll make sure. All right, so this one's Raw from Mr. Kashis Keyz again off of that Young and Restless album. Oh, wait. Sorry.
I'm about to say this.
We're working with YouTube here. Give me a second. Here we go.
They wanna push keys like typewriters, claim they rich kids like me, struggle for arthritis. Everything that glitter ain't gold, you fools are P-minus. Ain't been the same since me and Kel made writers.
Heat tricking Greg Mays, Tetris taking shots in the dark with fully automatic weapons. And I'm hitting targets in the street like targets. Hell of a marksman, presidential, I beg your pardon. Too much of this shit for Charmin. You're a flip, I feel like Harden. They tripping like never falling. Got past the spring. If I ever send a shot, just know my aim so deadly. Take forever to get chips. They all from ready. I'm ready, celebrating the win. All day confetti. Give me a beat. No, I'm a killer. Body bags ain't a way for face with the sign of blood. Doctors couldn't prescribe medicine. Yes, I'm the illest way. Say they be rapping too soft. And they be rapping too soft. They got but they want to hear you can run when I shit it time. I got kilos in my jaw. See, they be rapping too soft. And they be rapping too soft. They got but they want to hear you can run when I sound like I got kilos in my jaw. My team strong, fuck a bitch player, we all started. Sending all y'all, we all fathers. Back against the wall, I'm the plug. Therefore I'm charged up, keep the battery pack in the top of money effect. The preludes of Billy Simmons. Every day, like a free what that means for the wins, I won't lose. Broccoli in my pocket, so fresh, I copped it from Whole Foods. What if I said paper they owe? That shit is old news. On the bombs, I'm already up for that money early. So they trunk in the coop, I'm feeling lovely. Wait, you keep talking, it ain't the present. Wait, I get the rapping, it's here present. Wait, going up, I guess I'm heavy in the game. Might not stand for over my weddings. And when I rain, rope the races, I'm switching lanes. Air super stains, so super gang. Got the ass, and where's Lois Lane? It ain't be rapping too soft, they got. But they wanna hear Rick Ryan when I spit this shit. It sound like I got kilos in my jaw. And they be rapping too soft. And they be rapping too soft. They got lines. But they wanna hear Rick Ryan when I spit this shit. It sound like I got kilos in my jaw. Nowadays, everybody melts cheerleaders. Only concern is catching bodies. They wanna pull up with zombies. I wanna pull up in Mozzies. I'm trying to go find Becky. They trying to holler at Molly. It's a difference, my nigga. Fuck the specifics, my nigga. All I need is 10 figures. Skate around this whole world through these blizzards. Shipper. I'm just trying to make something shake in this place. Hashtag every stripper. Some shit's creep. Skeletons in my closet. I'm 6 feet. Repeat. I ain't playing around. My circle, I'm the best one around. I get this in the shot. I'm down to score more round. Punchline that heavy is my amount. Simple to the face of the game. Burial ground. The gas. But when I start fast, coming down. Wow. And they be rapping too soft. And they be rapping too soft. They got but they wanna hear Rick Ryan when I spit this shit. Like I got kilos in my jaw. And they be rapping too soft. And they be rapping too soft. They got but they wanna hear Rick Ryan when I spit this shit. It sound like I got kilos in my jaw. I got kilos in my jaw. Yeah, it sound like I got kilos in my jaw. Rap shack, get a building, man. You know we going on. Yeah, we know we going on. I got a brick in my jaw.
Listen, that is like my favorite song.
That
on the whole.
Hey. I heard none of this shit.
Hey.
Listen, he sent, I promise it went just like that. I woke up one day, I was on my way to work. I had it in my inbox. I think he had sent it the night before or something like that. And I just seen it. It was in my messenger. It was the link for the album. And it just pulled up to my Apple Music. It was easy. I just downloaded it and pushed play. Yeah. And I'm sorry. I could have forwarded it to you. I apologize.
I wanted to make it easy this time to be able to listen to, like, because SoundCloud seems to be like, it's cool because you don't need to pay any money to be able to listen to the music, but it's like everybody has like Apple or Tidal or Spotify, and they make it easy. And just listen to a regular artist and hit play. Listen to Kashis. You feel me? Just throw me in rotation.
Yeah. So yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Raw again off the Young and Restless album. Again, for those of you who just tuned in, this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Misha Miss Hotspot. She already.
I am ready because it's like I want to be like.
I know it's weird, right?
I want to be married.
The Mary J. B not here today. Y'all
and I'll keep with the E.
Yes, and we got Mr. Kashis Keyz. Got that juice by that punch bowl with the Young and Restless album.
I know we listen to the Young and the Restless. However, like maybe sending this out.
Okay, I have
That's
to
a
pull
classic.
It up. Let me go.
That's a classic.
I can do that. I can do that. I gotta go find it in the archives. But yeah, we can work on that. So let's see what else. It was something else. So yeah, what was the inspiration behind Raw? Because that, like I said, I don't know. Did you feel the East Coast vibe that I was? That was Raw.
That was Raw.
I'm ready to go to the WWE's ring.
You should have seen me
smack down.
I'm on 71. Like
I felt like I was
95 and 65. Fucking
listen, let go. Listen.
Yeah, on some it's interesting that you say that because when I was 4 years old, like I was born here. I was actually born on the north side.
Me too.
Hey, when I was 4, my mom's and my pop split, and my mom took me and my sister to Connecticut. So I lived in Hartford, Connecticut, on the north end for like 10 years, and then she kicked me out when I was 14, and then I moved back here and lived with my father, and that whole time that I was there, that's like the start of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually grew up on the East Coast, even though I'm a Midwest child. You know what I mean? So I got like the balance of both, and then on some weird shit, my pops is from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's is from DC.
That explains the energy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, like the random little, you know what I mean? Like spurts of we here, goddamn.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? That's what
definitely explains the energy.
That's what that is. You know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with it though.
Yeah. But that is why it has that East Coast feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up on that side.
Yeah, because I was listening to him like this felt like some Nas.
Yeah. That's my one too.
I was listening to it in the crib and I just had it turned up. I'm like, I don't remember listening to this the last time. Did it sound? Maybe it's, I don't know what it was. Like I said, I was on my way to work.
Yeah. That's that energy. That's that I don't want to be here, but fuck it, we gonna turn up on our way. Though.
Listen, I'm telling you, I was flying down 71 with this on the radio. Like, yeah, this definitely to me has that Nas East Coast. And I was like, yeah,
that's
like
love
this.
right there.
Yes, and then I'm listening to what you saying. I'm like, yes, this is. I'm going to work with this tomorrow. Talk about it on a Friday too.
Oh yeah, we're going up.
Oh yeah,
it's payday. Oh yeah,
it ain't quite payday, but it's okay.
It's the in between day.
I'm turning up on the way to work tomorrow.
Period.
I'm still gonna turn up because it's Friday.
Forward that.
I am. Yes, ma'am.
The
yes,
freaking
ma'am.
weekend.
I apologize. I'm sorry, Key. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Why can't I hear you though?
Am I too far away or something?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. You was a little bit.
You know,
I don't want to make your fans mad. They ain't gonna be messaging me. Come on, why can't I hear Kiki with an E? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
God.
Her microphone was turned all the way up. Okay,
he was being soft spoken today.
All right. You got any questions for Mr. Kashis?
I've been following up and just like thinking of little questions as we go along.
I mean, it's okay. You have to listen. We working here. It's. I'm tired. Y'all gotta excuse me. Sorry.
Hey, it's Thursday, goddamn.
It is.
It's been a long week too.
So what? I know that you said the next project you're planning to take this to the next step.
Yeah.
So musically, what's the next level? Are you gonna switch it up on a little? Are you that artist that kind of feels like maybe I should go a little this way?
I'm the type where you don't want to try to anticipate what I'm gonna do next.
Okay.
Because my first project was called Keyz, and it was straight soulful. I want to talk to you, J. Cole type vibes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This one I went opposite. I might do a whole project full of love songs. I don't know.
You don't know.
I wake up and I just be like, I'm about to do some shit today.
Just go with what feels good.
But that's why I feel like the music is going to be so relatable because it's always in the present. You know what I'm saying? Like if I feel a certain way, it's going to be transcribed over a beat, and you're going to be able to feel that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of I can't let you know the name yet, but I have a project that I'm working on that's going to get deep.
Okay.
It's going to touch more on systematic type of issues, sociological type of issues versus just my internal struggles.
Right.
So we gonna get deeper with it on that type of level so people can relate to it on that type of level. But in between time, there'll be plenty other drops and different things coming. There's a lot in the works. I will say that. There is a lot in the works.
I'm sure.
There's a lot coming for sure.
You stay working.
For sure.
My Facebook stay lit.
Hey.
Always
so,
doing something.
For ones that may not know you that are tuned in, how long have you been doing this?
Unofficially, I wrote my first song at 11.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually, interestingly enough, and this is what started everything, I wrote the song and I won a talent show. I got third place, but third place gave me $100. And at that time I was hooping, and it was right around the time where the NBA did that whole thing where if you're injured, you got to come to the game in a suit. So I bought a suit. So my first song, I won third place at a talent show, and I bought a suit for a basketball team.
That's
and it was just like, maybe I could do this. You know what I mean? And I kept writing, but I never would be public with it. I would never let people really hear it. I mean, my friends would know that I rap, but that'd be it.
Right.
And then I moved to Ohio, and I'll never forget. I had gotten in trouble, and I was in in-school suspension, and I was writing rhymes, and the bar was think I'm spelling Iverson when the beef is done because I leave you on IV and the ER son. And someone was peeking on my shoulder. He was
Say that one more time.
You'll think I'm spelling Iverson when the beef is done because I leave you on IV and the ER son. You know what I'm saying? So like he seen that, and he was like, "Oh, you can rap?" You know what I mean? Don't nobody know me. You know what I mean? I've never been to this school. I don't know nobody here.
Yeah, but you see something like that.
Yeah, he was like, and this happened to be.
That's not normal. So what
you doing right here? What's that?
That was the exact energy. Shout out my nigga Neek, bro. That's been A1 since day one, man. Oh God. But he plugged me into the other people that were there. And I got a group of friends, and a lot of them were rappers themselves. And this is where the aggressive part of me comes from, because after school, we pull all our dollars together, buy some weed. We were smoking Reggie at that time because it was high school.
That backyard boogie.
Yeah, that backyard. I would never touch that shit today, but you know what I'm saying? Back then,
listen,
it was it. You feel me? Like, but yeah, and we smoke, and then everybody start rapping. So somebody throw on a beat, and sometimes it'd be even a song, and we just rap over it. But the thing about it was, whoever was spitting at the time, you could take over if you could out rap them. So somebody would be spitting, and you just jump in, and then it'd become a thing where they still rapping and you still rapping, and y'all not battling, but y'all battling in the sense of whoever says the doper shit and whoever can rap the longest, the other person got to shut up. So it became like Sparta gladiator type vibes every time we rapped. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I was quiet with it. I was real shy. I don't know if I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then I just started going. And then it'd be one of those things when niggas be like, Keyz, when you always hogging the beat? Because I go. They'll throw in another song, I just go. It'd be like 3-4 songs, niggas get tired of me and turn off the music. Like, man, fuck what you talking about, bro. I'm tired of you. but they train me. They unintentionally train me for that. You know what I'm saying? And after that, that's where my aggressive rap comes from. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like how I am.
Amazing when I get it. I love that I get to see how I got to see you as an artist, and now I'm learning what has molded you into the type of artist that you are, because it explains so much.
Facts.
It explains so much in your performance, in your music, and everything.
It'll be like, oh, that makes sense.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. It's like, okay, just all more reason for me to love you even more.
Hey, it's all love, guys.
Yes.
And just get a little personal. So, what do you do outside of music?
You know, it's crazy. Like, somebody asked me, "What do you enjoy out of life?" And I was unable to answer the question. It fucked me up so much because I realized in that moment, like, I haven't been doing anything but music in the past 2.5 years, because I released my first I didn't say this last time on the last question, but I released my first actual project 2016, June 14th, 2016. It's called Keyz. And I've been going hard since then. Like, I've been going so hard, like, I've unintentionally fell out with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lost countless fucking relationships in the last 2.5 years because of the fact that I've been so focused on this
But
journey.
if they real friends, they shouldn't really consider it as lost.
It's always love, but it's not as close as we once were. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have the insiders we once had, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not around all the time. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, that's just a part of life, I feel like, period. Because I've definitely... my relationships with certain friends as I grow, and depending on which lane, especially since I've been doing radio, modeling, I don't hang out with everybody as often as they would probably like.
Facts.
You know, we don't talk on a regular basis. That's because I'm always on the go. I'm moving. I'm doing this.
All the time.
Yeah. And when I do get the chance to actually,
that's all I want to do.
Sleep,
I just want to chill and be by myself for a second.
Close my eyes real quick for my phone.
Put it on Do Not Disturb. You know what I'm saying? Put it in a corner somewhere.
Over here real quick. For a second.
It's a quick one.
Listen, so you trying to fit, you know, that life in there with that. It's hard. People don't, and I think a lot of people don't recognize that.
It's hard to understand unless you.
It's hard to understand unless you are in it. Yeah. And I feel like only business owners and artists and, you know, models and people like all have one thing in common, and that's that, you know, that if you're doing it the right way, if you actually doing it full 100%, you don't get no sleep at all.
You don't even want to sleep.
I tell people all the time, I haven't slept properly since March 23rd, 2000. What was that? 17? Yeah.
Since it started. Because it's like,
since we went on air, once we went on air, it was like, we was at the dock getting on the train, and it just took off. We ain't stopped at all. There hasn't been any stop. Well, we kind of paused and dropped.
A couple slow down.
You know, slow downs just so you can drop some stuff off along the way, but you just kept going. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a part of life.
That's real.
Yeah, but it's good that you still, like you said, I feel like you said you still have some type of. It's not a completely severed relationship.
Nah. Like, I feel like, and it's honestly because I have if we gonna get there, we're gonna go there. I got abandonment issues. I feel like everybody do, but the whole thing with, like,
at least you acknowledge it.
Nah, that's okay. I that's what I'm saying. Like, I've come to grips with my demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I've gone through, I've realized it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I was born, my mom was actually in school for a master's program. So I spent the majority of the time with my father. So I actually had the closest relationship with him from 0 to 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were dummy close.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I have no contact with him, you know what I'm saying, for like 5-6 years. And then it's a summer here, a summer there, and then I get kicked out and I'm just with him full time. You know what I'm saying? So it went from my father being the primary one to my mother being the primary one to it was just like everybody keep kicking me out. Don't nobody want me. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, relationships that I have, I don't like to get too close to people. Right. I don't like to be too vulnerable because I don't want somebody to leave me. Right. I want some real deep shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Right.
I
think that's the natural
period
reaction to that type of situation. I mean, you're a product of the environment. So your environment, if you were constantly being abandoned, basically.
Period. You know what I'm saying? You just expect it at a certain point. You know what I'm saying?
Point is like, okay, so I'm gonna set myself up for this to not happen.
Facts.
Right. And
so because of that, like, the people who are closest to me, they know that I'm like that. So they know that I'm not the type to reach out every day and have full-fledged conversations with you. They know I'm gonna pop up randomly in 3 months and we just gonna kick it all day.
Right.
Because that's just me.
Yeah. And see, I need the type of friends where just pick up where we left off and then when I leave, and we
good. And I'm glad that I have people at each point in my life that I can still communicate with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even if we've gone years without talking. Because, like, my best friend from Connecticut, Theo, I haven't spoken with him in like 3 years. But I know if I would have pulled down 2 days, we pick off like it wasn't nothing. Right, because he knows me enough. Facts. Like, he knows me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, before all of this shit, he knows me. You know what I'm saying? People who know me know that. So it is what it is, I guess.
So what's the end game for? I don't want to say end game. I kind of hate that term, but I think you know where I'm going with.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
For Kashis, Keyz.
I need to go triple platinum. I need 7 Grammys. I need 20 Billboard 100s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the start.
That's just the start. of the list. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. I need it all. I need it all. And that's why I go so hard, because I'm realizing, like, I mean, 26, I'm not dummy old, but I'm getting to the point where it's like everything that I'm doing right now is going to set up the next 40, 50 years of my life potentially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the habits that I form right now are going to be ingrained in me and instilled in me from here on. So whatever I do in the moment is shaping my future. And I've come to grips with that, and I understand that now. So it's like, okay, every move that I make, every second in this life, you know what I'm saying, that I'm experiencing, I need to make the most of it. And so that's why I'll go like hard and then die for 2 weeks. Like that happened this week. You know what I'm saying? Like we came back from Indianapolis and Chicago, and I went to work on Monday because I had to get a little side job to be able to pay for all these damn trips that we doing and these music videos and all that type of shit. So I'm doing like a little part-time shit. I do that every now and again.
Suck that your passion don't pay it first?
It's not there yet. It's like I'll go a couple months where I'm cool and I don't need to, and then it's like, all right, I need a couple extra $100 to be able to, you feel me? So that's where I'm at right now, and I'll probably be done with it in December. I probably won't have to do this again until like the summer, but hopefully if we get these numbers up, I ain't got to worry about it, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, hopefully that happens.
We're praying for it.
We all trying to get to that goal.
Hey,
listen.
It's all about being financially independent. You know what I'm saying? We're doing something that you actually want to do. Because I'll be damned if I work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life.
Hell no.
Fuck that.
My goal is to get to where I could wake up when I'm done sleeping.
And that's it. Fucking alarm. I feel like waking up now. Let's get to it.
Go.
That's the energy I'm trying to be on.
What do I want to do today?
Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's legitimately what I'm trying to be on.
Right.
But you know, finances don't always allow for that, so you gotta do what you gotta do on the time.
Facts.
But yeah,
there is no ending point. Really.
There isn't.
There really isn't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you know,
because after you do everything that you set out to do,
I'm going to want more.
Yeah.
And then even when you get older and you want to retire, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be still doing stuff, or enjoying your retirement.
Let's be honest, Jay-Z retired twice before he finally just stopped saying he's going to retire.
Facts.
His name is going to already be branded.
That he's just going to be working.
Be Kashis forevermore.
Yeah,
Period.
forevermore.
Period.
I mean, you know, you don't stop till you die.
I like the way that sounds, forevermore.
Forevermore?
Yeah, I like the way that sounds.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It does.
Yeah.
Nice ring to it.
I don't know in these day and ages if I want forevermore, but I feel you.
As long as you live and you want forever.
Yeah.
You're right. Kashis, do you want to pick the next song we're going to do? And we're going to do one more song. Then I'm going to do the throwback. Or you don't want me to throw back now? Is that what you want me to throw back now?
Hey, throw that.
Go find it.
If you got that What a Life. That What a Life.
I do have What a Life.
Because I feel like that's, since you played Stepping Stone and Raw, that's like the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Because those are probably the two most aggressive tracks on it. And What a Life is more depicting the future. That's the only track where I'm starting to look at what I want out of life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So What a Life. Here we go.
The number one goal of personal investing is to achieve financial freedom for yourself.
Joints in hand like they supposed to be. Blowing trees, all I really need is a little green and a fuck to leave. Big bags, enough to fill the bottom of a Christmas tree. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Wait a minute. What a lot of thinking of. Down bad. And all I'm thinking is getting booked. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase money. Living life on the run. Wait a minute. What a life been thinking of. Down bad. And all I'm thinking is getting booked. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase money. Living life on the run. Time to cake up my holy seat, cause I run the track like an athlete. No flow is cold if it can be low. Sleep slow, no blind by the kilo. Play the game, I got cheat codes. But watch those, I'm trying to the Rico. Watch foes, wanna roll the bitches till I buy hoes. So watch you step though. Cross to the top flow. Now they can't top flow. Hold up how I go. I go so hardcore. Steve Austin, Stone Cold. All they hit me on the bell like a P code. None of my bitches in the teeth. Wait a minute, what a life I've been thinking of. Down bad, all I wanna do is get a book. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase some money, living life on the run. Wait a minute, what a life I've been thinking of. Down bad, all I wanna do is get a book. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase some money, living life on the run. Only smoke it if it's gas. I'm better ask before you pass. I'm mixing with the rash. I'm just waiting for the cash. Only smoke it if it's gas. Better ask before you pass. I'm mixing with the rash. I'm just waiting for the cash. I'm not slumping nobody, no. I be snapping poetry simple. Word the art, I be so sweaty. Chasing pencils, need the back row. Find the job, please say thank you. Godfather with a God body. Headshot, I see nobody. If you talk drive, you ride shoddy. Wait a minute, what am I thinking of? Down bad, all I wanna do is get a book. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase some money, living life on the run. Wait a minute, what am I thinking of? Down bad, all I wanna do is get a book. Wanna get high, but I really don't need the drugs. All I do is chase some money, living life on the run.
Hey. Yeah.
I like. Yeah, you always got them ones in there. You can just,
try to give a little bounce to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the shoulder too.
Yeah, just a laugh. You don't gotta hit a laugh.
Listen, I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I feel.
It's all good. It's all good.
It don't matter which one you hit, as long as you hit it.
Yeah. So that was Kashis Keyz again off that Young and Restless album. What a life. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Misha, Miss Hotspot. Miss Mary JB is out under the weather.
And I am Kiki with the E.
Yes. And the man himself is in the building blessing us
Kashis
with his first interview since it dropped.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
your beats.
Listen.
Just listening to his beats. He just one cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
I appreciate
his beats. He's just cool as fuck.
You just be vibing like
that's it.
Sometimes the beats you can tell what type of person.
Yeah, you feel like I need to meet this.
Yeah. Because they gotta like it or they make it, whatever they
you can tell when someone put true passion and love behind their work.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's love.
Yes.
It's love.
It is love.
Yeah.
It is love. Speaking of love, I missed the free love showcases.
Yeah. I
know we gotta grow.
We had a strong 8 months. You know what I'm saying? There may be something in the works.
Ew.
We'll see.
I love those.
We'll see.
Yes, I love this album. I really, this is like gonna be my ride music.
That's fire.
I'm gonna forward it to you, Kiki. I promise. Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta figure out how to forward it to you.
Right now, I'll just say it about 2 times.
Listen, it's okay because he's gonna email us.
I was about to say everything
because I want to turn it on as soon as I get in the car.
I'm gonna send you the link.
There you go. See,
got you.
See,
got you.
I wish more artists would do that. You know, think about Kiki with the E. You know, Kiki be on Kiki time, so I need special treatment.
Kiki do be on Kiki. Listen, there is no such thing as CP time with Kiki. Kiki be on Kiki time.
I be trying.
Hey,
try to make it Kiki.
It's
time.
Levels to this guy. Damn.
Hey, listen, that's funny. But yeah, artists, if you send me and Mary JB the link, you gotta send Kiki with the E the link.
Run it up.
Cause she'll be the one to learn all the words to all the songs.
Hey,
cause that's all she gonna play.
Fire.
So she got to turn the Uber on.
Exactly. I'll have all the riders around. She wondering who I'm listening to.
Hey, listen,
that's promotion.
She will play it with Uber. She don't care. Like, yeah, this is a new artist you ain't never heard. They'll go ahead and pull it up real quick on YouTube.
Everybody gonna be Young and Restless.
We need more business cards. I'll be having my little cards back there in the little.
Listen, y'all got free marketing right here.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
Free rolls in a vid, yeah.
Listen. So, Kashis, I thank you.
Thank you.
for blessing us with the first interview since you dropped.
Much
Thank
love.
you for always keeping us in the loop. You know, we got to show you love.
Hey, always. It's reciprocal. That's why I fuck with y'all.
Yes. Listen, I told you
the fun part about being a radio host. I swear, it's like knowing all the artists.
I love it. I
Getting to
do.
hear the stuff.
I feel like the plug in the music world.
Yeah.
It's like I can't quite get on the stage quite yet, so I'm just gonna plug in back here real quick.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
My yellow ass back here. Hey,
y'all got the platform though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all providing us the opportunity to be able to speak our truth.
Yeah, well, you know, that was our goal. That was our main goal when we started Curvilinear Radio. That was the first thing on the list. Was we wanted to be a platform for local artists, local business owners, local people in the city that are doing something, you know what I'm saying, positive. That's what we wanted, especially artists. That was our main thing, was the music, like, because we knew y'all were not getting the light you needed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're not on, we ain't Breakfast Club quite there yet.
Talk about speaking into existence.
You know,
but you gotta look at the
but we're using it.
National.
Yeah, we are, and we use it. I mean, yeah, because we've got. I mean, we're international too, because we got friends in the UK. You know, so we got people that
we got streams in Germany, baby. You know
we got them all over. So you know, people starting to notice us. You know, but yeah, we definitely support our artists.
Never pronounce it.
Never.
Curvilinear.
I swear it's in the dictionary, y'all. I promise you, it really is. We really got a real word. We did not make that up.
It's a real one.
It's a real word.
Webster would agree.
Webster, Oxford, Britannica. Is that what that was called? Every last one of them. All right, so it's specialty time. We're gonna be wrapping up a little early tonight. Listen, it's been a long week, okay?
Boy.
Again, Miss Mary JB is out. Y'all, please keep her in your prayers. She was under the weather. There's something going around. Y'all get y'all's Lysol and sanitizer and alcohol. Listen, $2.50. Kroger get you a whole bottle of 91% alcohol. It's my best friend. I'm just saying.
And just FYI. You can Google us too.
Oh yeah, we Googleable.
We'll have a long list.
Curvilinear.
I was about to say, spell it correctly.
Curvilinear. Curvilinear. Yeah. I gave it to you in spelling bee form.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got phones, autocorrect will get you there.
Autocorrect will help you out.
When you see the red line, just tap
you can get the CURVIC. Now, let me tell you something. Kiki helped y'all out, right? Because she got a whole page. It's Curvy Key. So as long as you do the CURVI, you start that out. Good. It's going. That's a head start.
It should be in the top 3.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. Right. But we Googleable, so you can Google us, or you know, YouTube. Googleable? We Googleable. That's a word. Googleable. Ooh. It's all the same.
Yep.
Same difference. Y'all understood. Google it.
Potato, you know, one of those.
So events happening in the city. I saw this. I don't know if you had it on your list, but I thought it'd be something fun for you. Anybody got little girls? Take your little girls to. They're like Hello Kitty.
No.
I know, right? The Hello Kitty Cafe truck is going to be in Easton. Across from the J. Crew Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
That's random.
I said, well, that ought to be interesting. So, yeah, make sure you get your girls out to do that. But October is Fashion Month in Columbus. I don't know if anybody knows.
Yeah.
But October is Fashion Month. Again, for those of you who do not know, Columbus is number 3.
Mm-hmm. We up there, though.
In the nation for fashion, right below New York and L.A. I looked it up.
We're number 3.
You can Google that. Number 3. Yeah, I know, right? It make you be looking like, for real?
Hearing that, yeah.
I still see niggas in jabos. Like,
look it up. I'm telling you, we are, when it comes to the fashion world, listen, there are some dope designers.
Nah, that's real, though. No cap, that's real.
Out of Columbus.
I've been meeting a few of them.
You know, the Columbus CCAD is pumping out some dope artists. That's real. On many levels. That's so, real. But yeah, it's some dope artists coming out, designers that come out of Columbus. I've definitely worked with a few of them. So like I said, October in Columbus, Ohio is Fashion Month, pretty much. Starting off, The Miss Black Ohio pageant is at the Performing Arts Center. That's Sunday, October 7th, for anybody who is interested in the pageant. Also starting October 7th is the Art of Curves Fashion Week. That's from October 7th to the 14th. Miss Kiki with an E and Miss Mary JB is also featuring that show. Miss Mary JB is also going to be showcasing her styling line. For those of you on the 11th. So for those of you who came to Poetry Meets Fashion, if you go there, you're not going to see the same styles. Right. Just want to make that clear. It's going to be completely different. So don't be looking for the same thing. Besides, especially anything I had on, because I probably bought it. So yeah, we all bought that stuff. So if she got to go get new stuff.
Period.
Flat out. So again, that's the Art of Curves Fashion Week. Kiki, where can they go get those tickets? Because you want a model.
www.curvetherunwayohio.com is the most general website to go to, and then there's like a ticket link in there. You can also meet all the models by going online, get all their names and IG pages.
Yeah, that's fire.
Read all about what Curve the Runway Ohio is all about.
There you go.
It's all about inspiring.
Yes. So that's October 7th through the 14th. And then on Fashion Week Columbus, it starts October 14th to the 20th.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's kind of like the New York Fashion Week of Columbus. Yeah. So Fashion Week Columbus will be that following week. So you kind of got you a pre-Fashion Week Columbus with the Art of Curves, and then you got Fashion Week Columbus, and that's going to be dope. I looked up what they got planned and set up for that week, and that's going to be a pretty dope week.
Word.
Yeah. I can't run everything down because it's a lot. But Fashion Week Columbus, go find Fashion Week Columbus on Facebook. You can get their link on their Facebook page to go and get all the information about their tickets. So definitely make sure you go out and support. Like I said, we got some dope artists. That is really all I have. Kashis is going to send us the information for his performance on Saturday.
Yeah, 2997 East 5th Avenue.
2997 East 5th Avenue.
Yeah.
And that's at doors open at 8. He'll be on stage around about 10:30, 11. Something like that.
Shit like that.
All right.
Hey. WTMH Radio.
And then I was going to get to that. The first annual WTMH Radio Music Awards, Saturday, November the 10th. This is going to be huge at the King's Art Complex.
Oh, y'all doing it up.
Yes. 867 Mount Vernon Avenue. Red carpet will be at 6 p.m. Showtime, 7:30. This is huge. Some of the sponsors, we've got Macy's, the Buckeye Underground shirt, Curvilinear Radio sponsor. Lisa Sparrow, Zavion, Unplugged Magazine, Designer M Graphics. So we got a lot of sponsors for this event. Yeah, this is going to be huge. Yeah. I believe nominations closed on the 30th, correct, Key? Yes, nominations are done. So hopefully, so now you got to get your tickets. And then I don't think voting's closed too, right?
We'll have to find that out.
We will find that out, but we'll work on that. So, but yeah, tickets. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. You can also go to Curvilinear Radio. We shared it there. We will reshare it again to kind of give it fresh up there for you on the timeline. WTMH Radio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find it there. WTMH Radio Music Awards. Actually, they have a page, or you can go to WTMH Radio Music Awards Show.com for ticket information. Please make sure you get your tickets for that award show. Get your fresh fit. Hit up one of these local designers.
Facts.
To help you out so you can look good on red carpet, because we're gonna be on the red carpet. Curvilinear Radio will be doing the red carpet at the WTMH Radio Music Awards show.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yes. Yeah. That's all I got. What you got, Key?
Just a little bit of something. What about that water though? I like to look up little fun facts because I love water so much. I just feel like it's just the world's Band-Aid, your body's Band-Aid.
Hey, that's real.
Water is just that shit.
Kiki got me to the point that I honestly, if I crave anything else, I just honestly subconsciously be like, you know what, just give me water.
Just water. Can never go wrong with water. Never, unless it's tap water.
Yeah, I will drink anything but that.
Hey.
Can't do
but this is a real fun fact here. Don't you know that I don't know. I just put in water. It said, I got a question. How old is the water on Earth?
Oh wow.
And then like this
that's billions of years
a question
old.
to make you just be like, click on
I don't even want to know. I know the number.
Earth's water is older than the sun.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's just,
that makes sense scientifically.
Fact. Kids probably, you ask them, they probably be like, oh, no, 100 years. I hear my kids saying something like that.
Years.
That was a pure natural parent irritation moment.
Irritated. Listen, I ain't gonna say how irritated I was yesterday doing fucking 3rd grade homework.
Oh,
I saw your post.
You gotta sit back and post about the shit to calm down, like.
Woosah.
Yeah, because you post about it so you could get your petty friends to go under there and make you laugh about it.
Because the 3rd grade work is like, I know you. Do you be listening in school? Because I'm gonna keep it real. How they teaching y'all now is not how we learned back in the day.
Listen.
Now I can give you the answer, but it's not how they want you to learn it. I'm like, fuck it. As long as you got the answer, let me show you how to.
Yeah,
And
finesse.
then I get to write little side notes on like, look. I didn't learn it like this. What's the number line? Why are you using the number line to subtract? Y'all don't carry ones no more? Like, I don't understand.
I'm weak.
They literally do not carry ones anymore.
Are you serious?
Wow. They don't even teach
kids how to do
curses.
Oh, no.
That's facts, though.
No, I can't. Maybe that's why my cousin told me to homeschool.
Hey, sometimes you got to go above me when it comes to homeschool. I print out stuff.
Yeah, because I knew how to cursive before I even got into elementary.
Yeah. Like my little sister don't know how to write in cursive.
Oh no, we not having that.
Yeah,
I need you to be able to sign your name, yo.
But it's like that though. Like
that's because they trying to train them for that fingerprint.
Oh yeah, phones getting crazy now. Fuck a fingerprint. They got Face ID, and that's it.
I'm good.
And that's
Let
it.
me tell you about the Face ID.
That's it, though,
my baby brother, right, got this friend. For some reason, he always pick friends that look like him. So he got this friend, right?
Man.
He can open his phone.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You could keep a Face ID. I'm straight.
I know my passcode. I can. Don't nobody else know it.
Listen, I'm mad when my kids be like, they go to Google like, tell me I'm like, no, spell it out, type it out. I'm sick of y'all just so lazy nowadays.
Oh yeah, they use Siri for everything.
And drink some water.
Drink some water and stay off Siri, goddamn.
Listen. And then a little more facts about water. Don't you know the body loses water through breathing, sweating, and digestion?
They didn't do breathing?
I ain't no digestion.
I mean, I knew he sweated it out.
Just think about it.
I knew that.
If your mouth was open too long, talking too much, your mouth get dry.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But that makes sense.
Yeah. Smoking stuff. Mouth get dry.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Which is why it's important to rehydrate by drinking fluids, water.
Yeah. So if you're smoking that gas, have Fiji water. Yeah.
And other fluids that contain water. Your body uses water in all cells, organs, and tissues to help regulate its temperature and maintain other bodily functions.
You ain't never lie, help to regulate temperature, because I tell everybody, you better not sit next to me talking about you hot. Drink some water.
Listen, I swear I don't get like an average person. I'm like, it's all in your mind. You need to drink water. How much water you drink? I swear somebody could be fall out dead. Like, how much water you drink? They get faint. You drink any water today? I tell you, y'all call me that shit. Mary talking about her and she ain't feeling good. You drink some water today.
That's the first thing we said.
That's like when they say put tussin on anything. Yes. You got cut, just use some tussin.
Just use some tussin. Go on sleep.
He be all right. Be like, I'm hungry. Drink some water. You be all right. Hey, I want to let you starve.
Hey,
mom hit me with that one too.
That's so funny because my mom used to always say, my dad that would say, as long as you got bread and water, you never go hungry.
You all right?
You right.
That's real though.
Think about it. The water make the bread expand.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And I'm a mac and cheese lover. That's my favorite dish. October 5th is the 3rd annual Columbus Mac and Cheese Festival.
Can't do it.
We got a mac and cheese fest.
Mac and cheese fest. Yeah, they was here last year. I can't go.
Town Center.
I can't do
That's
it.
the one thing I love about Columbus. The fact that we got so many things.
Look at the time. It's from
yeah, we do have a lot of things. People don't think
I'm mad now. I'm
Why?
going to tell y'all now.
Why? When is it? Well, first of all, when is it?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, October 5th. It's at Eastern Town Center for 40. I was low key serious about that.
And she got mad. It was to the point where she's not giving you the info anymore.
We got a game tomorrow. Which if you don't like mac and cheese like that, come to Northland. Linden will be up there. The Northside High Schools is going down. Northland about to beat that. The same.
Well, of course.
So yeah, October 5th tomorrow, 4 to 8. That's why I can't go. I get the game.
Oh.
Anybody else is going, I will send money. I promise you. If you're curious, want to know what the Mac and Cheese Festival about? I'll give you some money to experience something.
And you said it's at Easton?
Yes. I just want something some different type of macaroni and cheese. I don't know. I just love mac.
Yeah, I was about to say a whole festival. They probably going crazy up there.
Right. So that's
I can only imagine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The different type of macaroni and cheese.
Right? Like a competition. You know, they throwing all types of stuff in there. Like it ain't even mac and cheese.
That's where I might be concerned. Like, what's in that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see something poking out the top.
What kind of cheese you use?
For real though.
Come on, this is the mac and cheese because I know it ain't just mac and cheese.
Facts.
Yeah, so they're gonna have live entertainment and it supports the Ohio State University Comprehensive Cancer Center.
Dope.
That's all I got right now.
It's always dope when events have causes.
It's always dope when events have causes.
That's real.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's fire.
Yes. We actually have events that we're working on that have causes.
Thank
One being of which our breast cancer photo shoot that we're doing.
Yes.
So if you're interested, definitely go to Curvilinear Radio Facebook page.
Right?
October 28th. Correct. Listen.
Exactly 2 shoots.
It's a double shoot that day. So if anybody who you don't have to be a model, if you are a breast cancer survivor, we are welcoming you with open arms to please come and bless us to be able to take a picture with you in your boxing gloves fighting cancer or showing you fought cancer or standing there for anybody who you know who lost their battle to cancer, breast cancer.
Or just wear a cute ass hot pink dress.
Or if you just want to come in cute and pink and support, you know, you can come and do that. And it's a double shoot, like she said, that same day, October 28th. The second shoot is Kiki. Give it to me. The Untouchables.
Hey.
So
denim and leather.
That's a night shoot, actually. So the breast cancer shoot
will be that one?
It's a night shoot.
It's a night shoot.
That's the one I'm pulling up to. Yeah,
you don't have to pull up with a motorcycle if you can.
I'm gonna have to rent one when I'm there.
Listen. So yeah, definitely stay tuned on Curvilinear Radio's page, our like page for all updates on events, new artists dropping, anything that's happening. Y'all saw when I put it. I think I put it up on the page as soon as you sent me the link.
Also, I had told y'all about this last week, so y'all let me know if anybody went out to the biggest bounce house in the world.
Oh yeah, I wonder if anybody did go to that.
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
It's the whole weekend. I'm gonna have to pull up to that.
The biggest where's that at again?
It's gonna be in Grove City.
Yeah, no, that looks fire.
Big Bounce America.
That looks like some get drunk with a bunch of people and just go have fun.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
It seems like it's fun. No, I'm gonna have to call the homies. We gotta do that.
Yeah,
the biggest
Big Bounce America. October 5th through the 7th.
And they're not restricting that to kids, right?
It's different times. It's like the kids going earlier. Exactly. And if you over a certain... Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm a big kid, though.
Hey, listen, because I want to go. But yeah, I need to be jumping with people that's the same size as me. Because you might mess around and get jumped on by accident. Because I'm in here like a plum dumb 5-year-old fool at 200 plus. Like, let's go. And
I think they know it probably does that. That's why they do it.
Yeah,
the little one.
Yeah, because they ain't trying to see the disaster adults.
If I'm in there with a
tied to a kid for a quick second,
it's over. I'm sorry.
They gonna have my babies and everything. Watch.
You need to go to the side, bro.
Jump your own risk, big kid.
Listen,
jump your own risk. Sign this waiver here. Watch.
No cap. Because I'm liable to step on a 3-year-old on an accident. I'm in there cannonballing. I'm trying to flip. Can't flip for a soul, but I'm flipping in there. I'm going to hit a backflip 1 out of the 19 times I'm going to try.
We'll try and get around that circle.
There's going to be something to see.
Man.
I might have to pull up to that Grove City. I'm going to have to see who's down to go jump around in the bouncy house.
Got 3 days.
Might have to get a little Facebook group join on that. Pull up.
Can you see it now on Facebook?
Listen.
Colorful backgrounds and shit. Like, they done went to the big bag. I knew I should have went.
You know that's how they do it though, right? We be trying to get people to come out and do stuff. See, y'all be thinking we be lying. We go out and we do it. We post it all over Facebook. And y'all be like, man, that look like fun. I should have came. Like, you should have came.
That's one of those things you could just let yourself go and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's all fun.
Because I already know I am. Because I went to, what's that dang on thing way out in Polaris where the kids be wanting to go? With the trampolines and the
like Sky Zone?
Sky Zone. With the Sky Zone last year for my goddaughter's birthday or somebody's birthday.
Right here, jump right here.
Man, listen, you don't even gotta jump on purpose, right? You just once you hit that square with any type of bounce, you up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's over.
I'm trying to do splits in the air and everything.
But I'm in there like it was just too many kids around me, and I'm like, I'm trying to be in here on some other bouncing. Yeah. I'm watching the dude over here, he bouncing from here to here and flipping. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be like my man over here. But I got these little 6 and 7 and 8 year olds right here. I'm like, go that way.
Yeah, I can't control my flip.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Exercise classes out of some things.
Really?
That actually makes sense.
If you jump, man, you felt the physical strength after you got done.
I don't be paying attention, girl. After I got done, yeah.
Rubber legs.
I was gonna say while I'm doing it, I'm definitely not paying attention.
But afterwards, you feel like you've been jumping.
Yeah, I definitely have to stand still for a second.
So that's fun. We got to check into that. We about to be starting our little weight loss challenge. By the way, we'll be letting y'all know about that.
Yeah, we got that coming up. Letting y'all know, Miss. You know, Miss Aquafina. We gonna have her in charge of all of that healthy stuff.
Hey, a little water with some lemon.
It's winter, so it's time to work on our summer bodies.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I'm trying to get some sea moss
detox.
I'm gonna talk to you. The mint. I ain't know about the mint leaves.
Oh yeah, mint leaves, cucumbers. You can put all kind of things in the water.
No, I'm gonna have to get right.
Yeah,
I'm
actually trying to order me some sea moss. Y'all,
that sounds
Irish sea moss.
Different.
Dr. CB, I've been
tapped in. Yeah. Nah, he the truth.
So I've been looking at sea moss, and I'm trying to get that because I have history of thyroid. So anybody that has thyroid issues or has history of hyper or hypothyroidism, sea moss. It has 92 or 96 of the 102 vitamins that our bodies are supposed to have.
Damn.
Yep. They say if you purchase it, it's raw Irish sea moss, and it looks like something from the bottom of the sea. Of course, it has that ocean fishy smell, but it's tasteless. They say it's tasteless. You just take a little bit of, you put it in water, you soak it. They show you. You can find videos on YouTube. Trust me, I've been looking at all kinds of videos.
I've been doing my research.
Been definitely doing research, reading up on it, getting books and stuff on it, but they teach you how to, prepare it. You could use it as a gel on your face. It helps with your skin. Matter of fact, Monique uses it. If anybody follows Monique, the comedian, on Instagram, she talks about it all the time. You can see how she looks like how good she look. Yeah.
Skin glowing.
Goddess. Yeah, that's the glow up for real. Sea moss.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I was like, but they say it helps with people with thyroid. So
that's interesting.
Something to look into. If you want to read up on it, I can probably post something on the page for y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'm just killing time, but we can actually go. Right. I want to play some music, so we're gonna go out with a classic. But make sure y'all go cop, download,
and forward.
Hey, Young and Restless by
Mr. Kashis Keyz again. Thank you, King.
Most definitely
for coming out.
I appreciate you, Queens.
We appreciate you. Always. We are ending the night early, but we love y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night. We see y'all next Thursday.
Yeah.
Face of a count, back in the cities and work in the back. This freak is team. You got a pass when you're hot. Till I remove your sap and you crash and stick that rap. So I got the juice by the first call. They call out. Dollar sign, no song. In the winter, sir, the little ball. You live nice, you think of anything for checks. Like builders, how they got so much of reps on the set. I've been making all that I got down left. The loose, big dog, that's a one loose too. You look super when you got the shoe. Your face the feet if you fit the shoe. So I put it work like some in. Fucking people for spinning like a barbecue. Does the same grave off falling to. Couple chicks all in the suit. Tell a boss you let me in house. Raise a 9 while letting 10 out. No change when it register, homie, just check out. Highway, your life just had to change out. Yeah, in the life of the jungle, here along with Brunzo. Everybody went to shop and fumble. Walk the walk but stumble. Trip and tumble. On the humble pages of Reggie Bravado, time really simple. To know just about moving the business. Take my breath. I best I can sneeze in the cathedral or back to the steeple. Opportunity to pick it up with the people. See you guys are people. You try to people.